network is your network. 250 plus CXOs, IT owners would come together, stay 48 hours together, and have a professional networking event.
What is Tech Expo Gujarat Retreat 2025? Tech Expo Gujarat needs no introduction after its immense success in 2024. Today, we are here to unveil a whole new chapter of collaborative opportunities. Here's introducing Tech Expo Gujarat Business Retreat 2025. With me, I have Taral Shah, core TEG member, who will be discussing with me on the core purpose, vision, and the structure of this entire business retreat. So, Taral ji, સૌથી પહેલો પ્રશ્ન, what is Tech Expo Gujarat Retreat 2025?
So Tech Expo Gujarat 2025 is a professional networking event for the IT founders. When I say IT founders, it could be an IT service company, it could be startups, it could be VCs, or it could be any of this company who is in the IT domain, right? They might have IT-enabled products also. For them, we are creating an event where 250 plus CXOs, IT owners would come together, stay 48 hours together, and have a professional networking event. Those 48 hours, we want to make a very memorable for their life, which would help them to grow their business. So it's not a normal retreat where you go out for an outing. It's a professional event where you learn something for your business, how to grow your business, how to interact, and you learn from the best of the people for your business.
In that case, how is it different from any regular event or any expo? How does it differ from that?
So if I put down a few points, the first would be that when you go in a regular event, it would be you would be on your own, you would be meeting the people, right? That would definitely be part of this. But here, it would be also driven by the professionals and some of the successful people. So there would be the speakers who would be coming, who are the industry veterans, who are the influencers, who have done something in their life. They would come and share their lesson learned, best practices, how they have reached to this level. So that would be helpful to you. Apart from that, we are going to do certain masterclass where you can help. It would help you to solve your business problems. So when you want to solve your business problems, and we would also have the networking event, networking dinner, breakfast, where people can come together, talk to each other, and then know about the problems they all are facing and how they are solving on that. We are also not stopping here, right? So what we are going to do is we are also going to invite certain VCs also. So for any startups, if they are looking for the funding, this would be a right platform for them also. And the sessions, the VCs and everything would give you a flavor where you can see that how you can take your business to the next level.
So we can say that this is a launch pad for the startups. Would you say that?
Right. You can say it's a launch pad for the startup. When the startup, they might be at a certain level. They might be at the incubation level or the angel round level. They want to take it to the next round, right? And they would not know how to execute, how to go from X to 10X. Or they would be needing some funding also there, right? So we would help them to connect with the right people. And they would help them also to take to the next level.
So we can say that from grooming them to taking them in the investment rounds and pitching investors and everything, all that experience they will be getting.
Yes. So the event would also have those pitching rounds where the startups would come and pitch about their product, the startups to the investors. We would have the VCs available. They could be the angel investors. They would be the seed level funding. And they would come and listen to them and they would be investing in you also.
What kind of startups can participate in this?
The startups majorly would be the IT-enabled startups. So either they would be having a business which is through the IT, or they would be an IT-enabled. So where they are delivering or doing some business which is IT-enabled. So for example, I'm giving an example like a Zepto, Zomato. They are the very big names. I'm not talking about, but where they're not core business in IT, but they are IT-enabled. So any startup which is an IT-enabled would definitely be part of this.
Okay. If we have to sum it up in, say, one line, so who would be those people who can participate, like just in bullet points of it?
So when you talk about this, I'll say the first is the IT company CXOs, the founders, right? The people who have grown up this, their company to a certain level. Then there would be the startup founders and the VCs. VC also would be the more than welcome because they would be seeing networking. They would see how the services companies are doing, how startups are doing. They would be also interacting with them. So it would be perfect for them.
So, why should techpreneurs participate in this event? I mean, what value are they going to get out of this? Apart from, yes, there is networking, there will be investment sessions and everything. But what other, valuable things they'll take from this retreat session?
So when you talk about this in today's world, network is your net worth. When you want to grow your network, you would like to meet your like-minded people. And this would be a curated event where we would be having a curated people who are like-minded. They only would be attending this event.
So there is limited entry to this?
There would be limited entry and it would be curated only. So you just register and you don't get entry automatically. There would be a filtration round and then only people would be joining this event.
So I think people who are interested must start applying immediately.
Exactly.
Okay. And apart from that, can you brief us a little bit about what all things will be, you'll be covering in this retreat? So, what is the itinerary of this retreat?
So when we start with this, we would be starting with a keynote session we have some of the prominent speakers coming up this and announcement are coming pretty soon on this. Apart from that, we have a multiple sessions going on. So in this world, when AI is a buzzword, right? And not many know how to use the AI. So we would be calling some of the AI experts also to teach you or make you present you some of the use cases that would help you in your day-to-day life. Whether it could be marketing, it could be sales, it could be in a development part, or growing your startup or growing your company. Those people would help you. They would show you certain use cases on that. We are also having a master class. The master class is the purpose is where we would be having a roundtable conference of some of the like-minded people. They would come discuss and they would try to solve the problems, right? So some of the things which you are facing in day-to-day life, but you cannot solve, there would be people who might have solved it, or they would come out with a different option also. And that's what you change your thought process. We also would have a networking dinner. That's where you would meet the people. And here, we are not limiting only this to Gujarat and not only to Ahmedabad also. We would have a people participating from the Ahmedabad, Baroda, Rajkot, Surat, Bhavnagar. We are also approaching Indore, Bhopal, Mumbai, Udaipur, and many more cities of the India. The goal is we want to widen the horizon of the people of the networking. When you want to see in today's world, people would like to connect with the people because when you are doing a business, you want to connect with the people from outside your community also, where you can talk to them, where you have some problems, so you want to collaborate with them. It would give a wider horizon for you. So that is the purpose of the day one, where you would be meeting a lot of people, you would be learning from the experts on that. On the day two, again, we would have breakfast, again, networking breakfast for all. Special Guju breakfast. So I'm sure you would have a delicious breakfast over there. So you have a lot of gupshup over fafda of Gujaratis. Apart from that, we will have a multiple sessions, and especially for the startups, you are going to talk to some of the IT services and the startups who have done either exit or who have scaled to an X level, or rather I would say 10X level, where that would help you to take your startup, right? So when you talk about any startup, the execution is key. How do you execute? How do you take your startup to the next levels? And we would call the people who would share their experience, how you can take it from here to the next level. How do you face the investors? They would share their knowledge with you. We'll also be calling some of the prominent speakers who would help you on the merger and acquisitions or the service company who have done exited. So that would also, they would share their experience with you, which would help you on that. The most important thing would be in this retreat, on the second day, we are going to unveil 2026 Tech Expo Gujarat, which would be one of the largest event of the IT for Gujarat. And we would be unveiling that, and we would be giving a special offers to all participants who are there. They could avail there and register over there also.
So I think this is a really great deal, especially for people who have already participated in Tech Expo 2024. They know the scale of it, they know the success of it, and I believe this is very much a collaborative platform for for tech businesses of all sizes, I guess, from startups to who have already scaled to a greater level. Everybody can come together and gain something out of this platform. So Taralji, if we have to summarize this, can you give us your thoughts on that?
So Tech Expo Gujarat retreat, you can say it's a boardroom without any walls. 250 plus founders, CXOs coming together. There's an infinite opportunities for them. Starting from any collaboration or communication to the collaboration. you would find lots of opportunities. If you are a startup, it's a great launchpad for you. You are an IT service company, you have a great networking platform for you. So don't miss this. Use this networking platform to scale your company to the next level.
So Taralji, to conclude this, if I ask you, what is one line? What is that one line in which you will define TEG Retreat 2025?
When you talk about the TEG Retreat 2025, when those entrepreneurs from Gujarat, outside Gujarat, come together, ideas are going to be ignited and the new future is going to be built for them.
Wonderful. If you are an IT entrepreneur, a startup, or an angel investor interested in IT investment, book your seats now because Tech Expo Gujarat Business Retreat 2025 in December. For more details, go to the website or click the link below.